Hello folks, Peebo here. Today we're down here at Lake Monroe in Indiana. We're going to do some catfishing. We're going to get started right away here. We're using this method known as dragging. That's what I call it. Kind of like trolling, but you troll along the bottom. I use a number 7 J hook, a little float there that keeps this hook up off the bottom, right in the strike zone. We use these drifting weights. They're resistant to snags on the bottom. So that's the rig that we use for it. The bait, crappie pieces. There's a body section. Here we've got a headpiece. I don't know, things change all the time, but I think lately they've been preferring the body sections. Put it through there like that and remove that little scale that gets on the tip of your hook. Now this one's got just a little bit of the gut pocket in there, so that's going to put a scent out in the water and attract our fish. This kind of flutters along in the water like a fish, I would think. And we just put it right over the back here. Just going to drop it out the back there. Going to fish with four poles, 2 of them dragging down the middle, and then a planer board on the left and right hand side. That's the way we're going to deliver the bait to them. So let's get started. Well folks, looks like we're getting the show started. We got something on the dragging pole right down the middle here. He's yeah, let's get it started. We got us a nice channel catfish. Let me see, he's hooked real good, so I'm just going to use that 50-pound leader line and just hoist him right in the boat with it. Yay! Yay! Yay, we got us a catfish. We got us a nice one right here. We got us a nice catfish. I'm gonna get that hook out. Ooh, settle down. You're gonna get to go back. We're gonna get that hook out and get a weight on him. Yeah. First fish already. Yeah, he looks like another nice one. Let's yank this hook out of here. Here we go. And oh goodness gracious, they're kind of rowdy. Come on, Peebo, get it together. I say he's gonna go about 3 pounds. Let's find out. Get him to open up there. Yeah, I'd say, let's find out. Oh, he's 3.8. 3.8 pounds. Well, I was off quite a bit on that one. He's a little heavier than he looked. Nice fish to get the day started. 3.8 pounds. Let's get another one. Well, I got a really good bite out there, and he stripped the bait off my pole. There's a couple of nice fish right there now. They could be catfish. They're not really in the strike zone, down around 5 feet. They're at about 4. But we've come down the way, and we turn around and we're going back. There's a secondary creek channel there, and we're going to cross the main channel 3 times and fish for that. I'm going to get some new bait on this fishing pole here. Like I say, I got a really big strike on the right side planer board, and he took my bait, little rascal. And we're going to bait up some new. That little scale off the point there, that's pretty important. And we're going to get some new bait out there and see if we can get some fish in the boat. Well, looks like we got our first little crappie for bait. I was needing some bait. I hadn't caught any bait yet. I was getting a little nervous about that, but you got to have bait, so we're on top of that. Some fresh bait now. Well, reeled in my green pole that I have dragging down right down the middle here, and it didn't have any bait on it. So we got them fixed up with a headpiece, and we're going to drop the headpiece on the green dragging rig right down the middle. So let's get that out there with some fresh bait on it. And we're going to check the pole on the left side, the dragging pole on the left side, and make sure it's got bait on it. And we'll have 4 fresh pieces of bait out there. I'm sure that'll help. Well, here's the other hook, so that explains why the fishing's been a little slow. He ain't had any bait on there. We're going to remedy that situation right away. Well, we just put that headpiece out on the left side of the boat, and we're going to go with a body section on the left side of the boat. That's the right side of the boat. Here's the left side of the boat, and going out with a body section of cut crappie. Let that kind of flutter along the bottom right there in the strike zone. We're in 5.4 feet of water right now. The surface water temperature is 80 degrees today. I think these catfish now are spawning. The water temperatures are up over 70, 75 degrees, and they're spawning. So that may slow the bite down a little bit. They're all busy. Well, we got a hold of something on the bait pole. Feels pretty exciting. Yeah. Oh, something's liking the bait pole. I'll be doggone. It's a little catfish. It's a little catfish here that has come in on, has hit a crappie jig. See if we can scoop him up. Oh, hell, I'll hoist him up in the boat here. Yeah, we got a little catfish here on the bait pole on the crappie jig. These catfish are pretty exciting, and I've seen them hit crankbaits and bass lures and just about anything. This little guy just hit a crappie jig. So, right you are. Now you go back and grow up. Well, folks, looks like we got a catfish over here on the left side planer board, and Boy, he feels like a nice one. Feels like he's got a little fight to him. And we're bringing him up now. Yeah. He's pulling hard, kind of rolling under the water. He feels heavy. I don't have my landing net ready. T-Bo, you're gonna have to do better than that. Have your landing net ready. Well, yeah, he's got some bite. He feels like a nice fish. Let's see if we can bring him up over here. Yeah, he's a real nice fish. I ain't seen him yet. The way he's pulling. Yeah, he's got a lot of fight in him. Yeah. Let's move this pole over right here. See if we can bring him up straight off the end of the boat here. Yeah. I'm gonna have to take the planer board off, get it out of the way, get my net ready. Caught me not doing it right. What chaos. Now I think we got it together and we're ready to land us a catfish. Come on in here. Well, there we go. We got one in the basket. There we go. Yeah, we got us one, got us a nice channel cat here. And yay, catfish number 3. Catfish number 3 today. And get the old number 7 hook out of him. Here we go, that came out nicely. Catfish number 7. And caught him on the, what was that? I believe that was the headpiece. On the green, or no, it was on the planer board. And that would have been a body section fluttering along in the water right there. This fish was caught just off the channel ledge. We're going over the channel now. Let's see what he weighs. I'm gonna say he's at least 3.5. I gotta switch hands here and do it right. Let's see what he weighs. Easy now. Easy. 3.6 pounds. 3.6 on fish number 3 out here. Turn it loose. Yeah. 3.6 pounds today. Nice fish. Let's let him go. We'll get out there and bait up and get us another fish. Well, folks, we've got another little something seems kind of exciting right here again on the bait pole. It's probably another catfish. pulling. He's pulling. Yeah, it is. Got us another channel cat on the crappie jig. They're really these channel cats think they're crappies today, and so I'm gonna land him in the little crappie net and see how that goes. He hung up right there. Well, here we got him. Got us another one of these catfish, and they're biting these crappie jigs, for crying out loud. Hold still now. Whoop, whoop. Probably bending my crappie jig hook. Yeah, it's been a little bit. Hook benders. I'll tell you, they're getting bigger on these crappie jigs. You'll have to go up and grow up. Let me see you. I'll see him next year, or maybe even the year after. Well, I'm gonna need the Mad Catz fish slime rag. Well, folks, we got another fish on, and he's on the right side dragging rig. He was we had a headpiece on that, so this catfish has hit the headpiece, and he's putting up a fight. He seems like a nice one. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, he's getting in that bait line over there, so we may have a mess. He's fighting like a pretty good one. We got a lot of pole bending and pulling going on, so feels like a really nice fish. He's definitely wrapped up my bait pole really good. Yeah, we may have the biggest one of the day so far coming up right now. He's got a bit of fight in him, so yeah, he's definitely in the bait pole. Tangled up good. He's hooked pretty good, so we ain't gonna lose him. But we're sure gonna be retying a new line on that bait pole that's caught so many catfish for us today. All right, Mr. Catfish, you can just come aboard. Yeah, don't be shy, get right on up in here. Yeah, he's in the tangled up in the bait pole, but not too bad. Not too badly. Oh, he's the big one today so far. So far, anyway. Goodness, he's a handful. Yeah, he's a real handful. Nah, that bait pole had a little crappie on it. So, we got pretty nice fish here. That line's right on my head. Oh, goodness. I'll get the old pliers out and see if we can find out the combination to this hook. Get it out there as gently as we can. There we go. So, what is that? Fish number 5? Oh, he's about to break my wrist. Fish number 5, and let's see what he weighs. Hold on. Let's see what he weighs. Open up again. Right there. I don't like sticking my fingers in here because what happens is they bite them. They'll bite your finger. Let's get the scales on him. Yeah. Reset the scale, and I'll hoist him up here. And oh, it's a big fat belly right there. Well, it's still okay. We got 5.4 pounds. 5.4 pounds, and this is a male. He's been eating good. One might think that was a load of eggs in there, but from the looks of things, that's a male, and he's just been really feeding. I could be wrong. It could be a female getting ready to go on the nest. But what we do know is it's a 5.5 pound channel cat down here at Lake Monroe. So, best day ever. Let's let him go. Well, it's getting exciting, folks. And as always, I'm anxious to get out there and get another. Hey, what's going on here? See that that bait pole has procured another nice piece of bait, and we're going to need it. Now that fish we just caught on the dragging pole, he had bit on a headpiece. I've been noticing that typically, historically, the larger fish tend to bite on these head pieces. So that's why I'm going to keep a body section on one side and a head piece on the other. So we're just covering the whole spectrum for these fish and giving them what they want, giving them some choices, and we'll get her dropped out there. We're in about 9 feet of water now, and let's catch another. Well, looks like we got another nice fish coming in here. He just hit real hard on the left side dragging rig. I think that was a body piece that he's hit on, and he hit it hard. So I expect to see another pretty nice fish coming up here. We're just right on the channel ledge. Right on the ledge of the channel. We've gone over the channel now. We're in about 17 feet of water. But he hit in about 9 to 10 feet right on the channel ledge. So a lot of times that's where you'll find them. Not in the channels, but on the ledges of the channel. So let's see if we can net this guy. Oh goodness. Now he decides to give me trouble, putting up a big fight. Well, that's kind of what you can expect out of these Lake Monroe channel catfish. They're mean. Come on in here. Yeah. Well, he looks like a pretty nice one. Another nice catfish today. Well, yeah. Got another nice catfish. Well into the 4 pound range. He's a real dandy. There we go. I think he hit on that headpiece out there. I'm not going to weigh him, but I know he's at least 4.5. just by the look of him, he's a nice one today. So let's let him go. Hey. Yeah, we had about a 4.5 pound catfish biting on the headpiece, so I think we ought to put another headpiece right out there. It's a kind of a small one, kind of a small headpiece, but we got that headpiece. We're just going to get it out there and drop it right over. Drop it right over there, get it out there, and get back to fishing again. Well, we all saw those 2 catfish that were brought in on crappie jigs today, but I didn't expect this little guy right here to hit the planer board body section, and he come in, he bit on this number 7 octopus style J hook. So hook's as big as he is, but it just goes to show you that just about anything can happen out here. Yeah, we got one on now. He hit the headpiece on the right side. The right side headpiece. Tighten my drag down a little bit. And he hit it pretty hard. It was a pole bender. We all love those. Looks like he's trying to get in my other line. Yeah, and he did. I might be able to work with that though. I'm gonna have to move this pole. He's got to cross the other line. So we'll just move it over, out of the way. Just move that over. And it's a nice fish. It feels heavy. And he got a little bite to him. Rolled up in that line. He's hooked pretty good. So let's see if we can get him in the net. Let's see if we can. Oh goodness. Got him. Got him. Welcome aboard. Oh, he's heavy. He's heavy. I think we may need to get a weight. I think we may need to get a weight on this fish. He feels pretty heavy in the basket. Oh, we're getting a bite on something else here. Got a little bite on the right side planer board over there. But I don't think anything's on it. Yay! Hey, we got another nice one right here. Hold still. Yeah, he's hooked real good. He's hooked real good. I think I can get that hook out here. Use a few catfishing skills and get that old hook out here for Mr. Catfish. There we go. Yeah. Boy, he's a real lively one. And he's a real lively one. I bet he'll go every bit of 5 pounds. Yeah. Hey, let's see what he weighs. That's a nice one. Get the old scale turned on. open up. There he is. You bet. 5.3. 5.3. So that's a nice fish today. He don't let go. 5.3 pounds. It's been a nice day catching fish. It sure has. The weather's been good. Everything's been good. And I want to thank everybody for watching. And yay for fishing.